Greetings everyone and welcome to a brand new episode of All Things Lambda, the community show that just turned 2 years old yesterday. Woo! Man, we're even late covering our own birthday. Anyway, you're not here to celebrate that milestone, you're here for the Half-Life community news, of course you are. So let's go into it, shall we?
LambdaGeneration.
The Steam Summer Sale. That time of the year, you're going to have to wave your wallet goodbye because it's being taken by Gabe Newell. Did you know that Black Mesa is also participating in the Steam Summer Sale? Yes, it's true. You can grab Black Mesa, a full source engine remake of the first Half-Life game, for only $12.99. $11.69 if you're in Europe, apparently. On a serious note though, that's a pretty nice little discount. The game normally costs about 18 bucks, at least here in Europe. But not only is the game on sale, the Black Mesa public beta now also has a new update ready for you, and it's a rather big one. They have completely revamped some of the cliff art and rockwork in the game's Earthbound levels so that they're more in line with the Zen levels. The amount of detail they added here is amazing, but I can't help but notice that some textures seem rather blurry sometimes if you view them from up close, and sometimes bullet decals don't show up on these new rock faces either. You really have to look at this new art from afar, that's when it looks its best. Apart from that, they did some updates to the clipping in the game. Weapon animation should now play correctly in multiplayer, and scripted sequences and environmental storytelling has been improved in some places as well. Like I said, a pretty substantial update right here. In the same blog post, they also teased the 1.5 update that's going to be rolled out in the future. They talk about some art and UI improvements, full support for gamepads, and a big change to a chapter that they're apparently really excited about. Psst. I think they're talking about On a Rail. Last but not least, they are doing a community play session today in the game's multiplayer mode. Depending on when this video is uploaded, they're either preparing for it or it's already going on. It starts today at 3 PM Eastern Standard Time with no specific end time in sight. So if you want to participate, make sure you have the public beta enabled and join the multiplayer. There is some more stuff in this update, like a link to download your own Black Mesa big box template and a file of the 3D HEV suit statue that you can 3D print if you'd like to do so. A link to the full blog post can be found in the description below. It has been done once again. The world record for completing Half-Life 1 as fast as you possibly can has been broken by Maxam over on Twitch. His scriptless any % world record speedrun can now be watched over there. You can see him soar through the air and launch himself with objects to finally achieve a time of 26 minutes and 56 seconds. Quite an amazing time. I definitely wouldn't be able to complete the game that fast. The fastest I have ever completed Half-Life 1 was one full day. I was at my grandparents' place and I really had nothing to do at all, so I grabbed their laptop, installed Steam, and there I went. To this day, I really wonder how I got the patience to do that in the first place. Anyway, if you want to see this amazing speedrun, then click the link in the description below. Massive congrats to Maxam for breaking the record. Last week, I covered Half-Life Restored and all that it had to offer. It's basically a mod that adds some things back to the game from the old retail days, while also adding back some cut content that might have enhanced the game experience. And today I'm covering that the mod has officially been released onto Steam. The only thing you gotta do to play it is download it from the official Steam page. I've played some of it already and it's pretty interesting, however, sometimes some things are still a little bit weird. Like the upscale textures. They sometimes really don't look all that good and it makes the textures on models look like oil paintings or something. And there's more HEV dialogue as well. I personally don't really like the HEV suit voice, so I turn it off every time I play the game, so this is more of a personal thing. Luckily you can still turn the HEV suit voice off in Half-Life Restored. Anyway, if you want to go and give it a whirl, then I advise you to go and click the link in the description. It'll take you to the official Steam page where you can download it. Peer Review, the Half-Life DK remake on the Source engine, is back with another quarterly media update that might interest you. It starts off with them talking about the current situation in the world and that it might have slowed them down a bit. That's completely understandable. I've been having similar issues. The world is just an absolute mess right now. However, the peer review team did manage to make some progress though. They shared some screenshots of the new retinal scanner that their 3D people have made. They also let us peek at some new eyeballs that they're going to have for the game, some new models for the health charger are present as well, and we get to take a look at some mapping work that was done as an art study. It's not representative of the final product yet, but it's safe to assume that this is where they want to take the level of detail and quality of the mod. Some new music has been shared in this media update too, and they have set up a Discord server which you can join to apparently see a Minecraft bunny farm. Gosh, I love bunnies. Apart from that, they are still looking for new members to join the team, so if you're a good character artist, level designer, 3D artist, or programmer, then go ahead and apply via the application form which is linked in their ModDB post. And the ModDB post is in the description below. Go check it out. Peer Review isn't the only mod with a new media update. Black Mesa Azure Sheep is also back with a new media update. It's a smaller one, but it keeps the excitement going. We have been given some new screenshots that show a new arm view model that updates the HEV suit. Looks quite neat. Apart from that, they show off two new zombie models, one with a HEV suit on, and a screenshot from a map is shown as well. It's actually really cool to see how much more detailed the Source Engine environments are from their Gold Source counterparts. In this media update, they also talk about making the mod less complex and a little shorter to compensate for the team's skill set and to make finishing the mod more of a reachable goal. Sometimes you just have to take a step back and reorganize some stuff, I get it. If you want to read this media update yourself, then go ahead and click the link in the description below. Jabroni Brawl Episode 3, a Source Engine game, has been given an absolute unit of a media update last week that is absolutely filled with new content, updates, and more. It's really too much to list here, so I'm going to give you an abridged version of the media update. First off, they talk about their Source Engine license that they acquired from Valve, completely for free. How generous of them. Because of this, Jabroni Brawl will be ported over to the CSGO engine to make use of all of its new features. Some Vikings, Pirates, and Knights 2 content will become available in the game as well, with more content to come in the future. So that will allow you to play as either a Viking, Pirate, or even a Knight. But why not enable us to play as a Viking Pirate Knight? That would be triple awesome. They added a bunch of new weapons as well, like the remove tool and bird poop? Yes, bird poop. Some new animations have been added, some older weapons have been remade, and a poop load of new player models have been added as well. And apart from all that, a bunch of new maps have been added to the game as well, and much more. Like, I haven't even scratched the surface of the amount of new content that's here to discover. But this video would be 20 minutes long if I cover it all, so I really do invite you to check the rest out yourself. A link down below will lead you to the official blog post on ModDB. Do make sure you set some time aside to read it all though. When I say that it's a lot, I really do mean that it's a lot. Holy butterballs. Butterballs indeed. Anyway, I also invite you to go ahead and follow us on all of our social media. They're all linked down below in the description, as well as our Discord server, which is very interesting to join, probably. But please join it. All of my links are down below as well as my YouTube channel, which I just uploaded 2 videos to. So you might want to go ahead and see those if you like my content. If you like my content, you want to see those. Anyway, with that all being said, I'm going to end episode 99 of All Things Lambda. Don't be sad though, we'll be back next week with a brand new episode. But in the meantime, don't forget to subscribe and to ring that bell icon so you never have to miss another episode of All Things Lambda. Salutations, and take care.